Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on Series 8, Episode 6 of Doctor Who, The Caretaker. And I actually really thoroughly enjoyed this episode, I have to say. It's probably actually turning out to be my favorite of the series so far because, simply put, of the sort of character dynamics being explored in this episode between the Doctor, Clara, Danny Pink, even the new character introduced. Of course, we've seen her before in previous episodes, very brief glimpses, but this Courtney Woods character is absolutely a delight that I wouldn't mind seeing on further adventures in the TARDIS, even though her first adventure toward the end of this episode didn't quite work out well. Spillage, as the Doctor would say. But yeah, I really loved this episode for its character dynamics and just seeing basically these characters, interacting with each other and all the near misses, all of the sort of drama that was unfolding. I feel like this is a much more eloquent way of dealing with the air quotes domestics, as the Doctor might refer to it, than we've seen in the series past. And I really feel like Clara especially, the way she has the rapport with Capaldi's doctor and everything, I really feel like this is her doctor. Much akin to somebody I saw referencing, going back to the Pertwee era when Sarah Jane Smith came aboard, Elizabeth Sladen's character. She was good with Pertwee and everything like that, but she really found her stride in the character playing off Tom Baker's fourth Doctor. I really am getting that vibe with this particular Doctor companion dynamic in this series. And of course, there are rumors that Jenna may be leaving at some point toward the end of the series. We don't really know. I have my fingers crossed that that's much ado about nothing. That's not going to play out because she's finally found a Doctor that I feel she's just at her peak with. Of course, this sort of the Doctor, misinterpreting who she's actually interested in, looking at this literary teacher who's very much the embodiment of a, Matt Smith Doctor impersonator and all of this stuff. He's kind of very self-ingratiatingly thinking, oh, it's no wonder she likes him and all this stuff, constantly with every run-in with Danny Pink calling him a PE teacher and not believing he's a mathematics teacher because he can get a read and a beat on his being a soldier and that mentality of rules and regulations and very stringent way of behaving and being around people and all that stuff. And it's just interesting to me. Those character dynamics really in full exploration in this episode, and just the crazy sort of havoc that ensues when it all comes crashing together with this alien robot thing that's basically, I forget exactly what the purpose of its landing on Earth was, whether it was by accident or what have you. But of course, we see that this thing is destructive beyond all reproach, and the Doctor is trying his best to locate and trap the sucker. Danny Pink completely unwounds his entire plan inadvertently, and this is what really starts the most interesting aspect between these characters. And I just had a blast, basically seeing Danny Pink rise to the challenge, especially doing that sort of catapult over the robot to help save Clara and distract it in those last moments and everything like that. Just a compelling, epic episode. Had a lot of fun with it, and I want to see more of these characters develop in the future, stuff like that. This is a peak episode for me as far as these characters, their dynamics, the way they were all interacting with each other, and everything like that. Getting to see more of Coal Hill School. The only minor disappointment was no Ian Chesterton, and I thought I'd be really disappointed by the end of the episode if that ended up failing, happening on screen, but damn, it was still a really good, really fun episode for me. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you've caught this particular episode, The Caretaker, what you thought of it. Many thanks once again to Howard for making it possible. And I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.